This tutorial is for 4th grade, Module 5, Lesson 4. In this lesson, we're going to see how we can make equivalent fractions by breaking down unit fractions into smaller unit fractions. The directions for Part 1 say, the total length of each tape diagram represents one whole. Decompose the shaded unit fractions as the sum of smaller unit fractions in at least 2 different ways. So if you look at the first tape diagram, it has been shaded in to show 1/2. So by 1/2, we're looking at this entire shaded piece. What we've done then is we've broken the 1/2 into a smaller piece by drawing the dotted line down the center. Now we have to break the other half into 2 pieces as well to keep all of the pieces the same size across the whole tape diagram. So we started off with 1/2. Since we broke each piece into 2 pieces, we now have a total of 4 pieces that make up the whole, and because there's 4 of them, that means that they are fourths. And that shaded portion shows 1/4 here and another 4th here. So 1/2 is the same thing as 1/4 plus 1/4. In the second diagram, we also started off by having 1/2 shaded in. This time we broke the half into 4 pieces by drawing 3 dotted lines. Now we have to again draw the dotted lines on the rest of the tape diagram because the whole needs to be divided into the same size pieces. Across the whole, I now have 8 sections. 4 of those sections have been shaded in. So 1/2 is the same thing as 1/8 plus 1/8 plus 1/8 plus 1/8. So we're going to do the same thing in this problem, only we're going to break apart the pieces ourselves. So we're starting off with 1/4. The whole tape has been divided into 4 pieces. One of those pieces has been shaded in. So we'll start by showing that 1/4. Now I'm going to divide that 4th. I'm going to cut those pieces in half. Again, if I cut one piece in half, I have to cut all of the pieces in half. So now I have 8 pieces that make up the whole. 2 of them have been shaded in. So this is considered 1/8, and this is considered 1/8. So 1/4 is equal to 1/8 plus 1/8. We'll do the same thing on the next tape diagram, only we'll divide it into more pieces. This time I'm going to divide each section into 3 pieces. I'll do that by drawing 2 dotted lines in each section. Now across the whole, I have 12 pieces. So this time my 1/4 is decomposed into 1/12 plus another 12 plus another 12. So that means 1/4 is equal to 1/12 plus 1/12 plus 1/12. In the last section, we're given equivalent fractions, and we have to shade in the tape diagram to prove that the statements are true. The problem B says that 2/6 is the same thing or is equal to 4/12. I'll start by shading in 2/6. I have my 2 pieces shaded in, so this is considered 2/6. The whole is divided into 6 pieces, and I've shaded in 2. Now I'm going to divide each piece in half. Now instead of 6 pieces, I have 12 pieces. So each of these pieces is considered a 12. And I have 4 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4. So that shows my 4/12. So that proves how 2/6 is equal to 4/12. In the second problem, I have 3/4, and we need to show that it is equal to 6/8. So I'll start by shading in the 3/4. So here's my 3/4. 3 out of the 4 pieces that make up the whole are shaded. And now I have to turn my 4ths into 8ths. So that means I'm going to divide each piece in half. which gives me 8 pieces that make up the whole, and I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pieces shaded in. So that shows how 3/4 is equal to 6/8. So this is just one way of creating equivalent fractions.